Hello, my friend Stephanie Bernard at the Stamps of Life, and guess what time it is? Woo, woo. It is Happy Mail time from the Stamps of Life. That means our card kit clubs are going out, and all of our hard work, my team works so hard, all of our hard work is put into one box. 9 months usually in the making. Are you ready? Let's jump in. The first thing I like to do is always show the card stock, because that is going to give you an idea of what we have going here. Okay, this is our color palette for the month. Now keep in mind it's probably going to coordinate with our Santa, right? So here we have our blueberry and our green apple and our 4 sheets of white, dun, 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 and we have a red, probably strawberry, we have a blue, we have a cranberry, we have probably, I don't know, green, and we have a cloud, and we have ginger snap. Beautiful Christmassy type colors. Love that. I love the pop of blue and in this set, because it just kind of adds another color. You cannot do just red and green for Christmas, right? That's just like too much. So we added a little bit of blue in there. So here we have that. Then, of course, we have our handy dandy storage envelope. You can store your cardstock in here. You can store your whole kit in here. You can store our larger dies in here. The choice is yours. Then we have envelopes, because everybody needs A2 size envelopes, right? I know. Okay, then we have, oh gosh, there's a lot in here. You were getting a stamp set this month. Look at how fun this is. It's a mini version of the tree. So let me show you the tree so you don't get confused. Hang on, let me find it. Here's my Happy Santa pack. So the tree from our Die Hard and stamp set is right here. And this is the other tree. Oh, let me put a paper behind it so you can see. There you go. So that is our Stamp and Die Hard set, almost 4 inches. This one is a lot tinier and it does not have decorations on it, so it's a lot different. But it coordinates very well, right? So if you wanted to put these together, they would look really well together. Now, we also have a bigger present. I believe it's bigger. Yeah, a bigger present than what we have on our regular set. Also, again, coordinates well together, so you have that option, or you can use it separately. Now, what's a stamp set without dies, right? Because hello, who wants that? Well, certainly not me. So we're giving you the dies. You have 2 here, 2 here. You get the inside and the shadow die. You know us, that's the only way we do it. Then 99% of the time. Then you are also getting dies, and this one kind of flew down a little bit. It says Christmas cheer, so you get those dies. Then, oh, well, let's look at the paper pad, because the paper pad, oh my goodness, they didn't show me those. Okay, wow. Okay, I don't know how we did that. So, Christmas cheer. The good news is, you guys, this is good for all of us. Stephanie doesn't look at the budget. Stephanie just approves everything. And then later I kind of go, oh, whoops. It's okay. We don't have a big building with 50 employees. We can do it. Don't worry. We can, as long as we eat, that's all that matters. Here we go. Christmas cheer, because those are the dies that matched. And here we go. So it has strawberry, cranberry, kiwi, green apple, blueberry, blue jay, cloud, and ginger snap. Dun, 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 dun. Christmas cheer, Christmas cheer, Christmas cheer. I love that. I love that font too. So that's what the die looks like. Then you're getting that fun double plaid. Remember that double plaid die that we have? Look, now you have it in a paper pad. Look at all the pieces you get to die cut, you guys. That is amazing. That is awesome, because now you have so many different fast cards if you need them, right? Oh, look at the Christmas tree all together. Oh, wow, that turned out really good. Yay, 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 yay. It's hard when you see it on the computer and you're like, okay, you send it to the printer, and now I finally get to see what it looks like. Then we have red over here. Then we have lots of Santas and lots of presents. That's handy dandy. Love it. Then we have little Santas and some green over here. Then we have little presents and more green and white. Then we have mini Christmas cheer, Christmas cheer, Christmas cheer. Then we have mini Christmas trees. Then we have mini Santas. Then we have big dots. Then we have more Santas. I threw this one in, you guys. Okay, so we had a plan. We put together a plan of what the paper pad's going to be, right? And then once I was designing it all, I'm like, I don't have room for enough Santas because I had those Christmas trees. Then I had the regular Santa. I needed more Santas, so I threw this one in, Santa. So it took the place of some dots or something. So another one of those little presents, and then we start all over again. You get 2 sheets of each. And you guys, you all know this, but listen, that's 1 sheet. That's like cardstock paper. Cardstock pattern paper. I don't know why we call it paper pad. It's a cardstock paper pad because it really is thick. Now, moving on, you get a handy dandy little postcard with 3 ideas. Of course, there's more ideas on our website, and I'll show you a couple now. Then you're getting these fun epoxy dots with the red, with the white polka dots, which are so cute. Love those. Then you're getting, ooh, I didn't see these. Merry, Joy, Noel, Season's Greetings, Happy Holidays, fast, quick cards if needed. Perfect stickers. Then I'm saving the best for last. Then you're getting another sticker sheet of the Christmas trees and lots of presents. Some fast cards I'm seeing in my mind right now, right, you guys? Really fast. Last but not least, look at how cute. Puffy stickers! I go crazy for puffy stickers. These puffy stickers are absolutely adorable. We got our little Santa running, our little Santa handing you a present, and our Santa waving with some presents and stars. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, guess what, you guys? Samples first. Okay, so here we go. We have a cute little square card, cheer, with our cute little Christmas tree. Open it up, Season's Greetings. So fun. Here's one, Christmas cheer, and he's handing you a present. 'Tis the season. Let's see, here's another one. Oh, look at our little Santas with our fun tree. That tree, you guys, I am in love with that tree. Thinking of you this holiday season, with another Santa in the center. At the bottom. Ooh, a big Noel. Love it with those that little tree. Open it up. Christmas cheer. And last but not least, our gatefold. Let's open this up. And what do we have here? We have dun, 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 joy. Isn't that beautiful? Look at all those fun colors in that paper pad. Okay, now the cool thing is I get to make a card for you. However, I had not thought ahead and chosen what I am going to do. So we are going to look, and obviously I'm going to do Christmas. We're going to look, and I think I'm going to go to my goodies over here. Let's look for, well, we don't need a flower, do we? Ooh, that is an option. Let's do, I'm leaning towards this, an A1 gatefold card. So this came in one of our kits at one time, A1 gatefold. And so we have 3 main pieces for the die, for the card base. So what we're going to do is we're going to use those. Let's scoot that over a little. And this is what it looks like, the 4U A1. And we are going to start with the card base. So let's use white for the card base because there's no sense in using a color because we're going to cover most of it. So we're going to use a a white. And let's trim this down. I'm going to use my Spellbinders machine. Why? Because I can. And so we're going to bring it over here to the machine. And we're going to move over some stuff here. Let's move that there. And we are going to die cut this card base. Now, this is a gatefold card, so we are going to die cut it twice, right? We're going to die cut it once, and then we're going to die cut it another time. So we're just going to run that through. Easy peasy. This is actually my new Spellbinders machine. They sent me a new one. They came out with a silver one, or a different colored platinum one, I guess. I don't know. New cutting pads. And we're going to lay this one down, and we're going to run this one through. I don't know. This one feels like it's smoother to run through. I don't know if that's just my imagination or not. Okay, so I have 2. 1, 2, right? Now I get to decide what I want to put in the back. And let's look at some pattern paper. And kind of probably want it to be a lighter color because I want to write my message. So let's see, what colors light do I have? Or we could do green, maybe, I don't know, let's see. Ooh, you know what? What about one of the, let's do that red diamond. That red diamond really is pretty. So it's, what it is, whoops, I'm tearing everything here. What it is it's that red diamond, but in two different reds. So now this cannot go, it has to go straight, because if it doesn't, then the pattern won't be straight, and then we'll be sad, right? So we need to tape this down really quick. Now, while I'm figuring out I'm going to do that, I need to also figure out what I'm going to do for my panels. The panel die here. This is going to go on the outside, and I'm thinking I got to do that Santa. Oh, the Christmas tree. Oh, the Christmas tree. Oh, the Christmas tree. Okay, let's find the mini Christmas tree. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the mini Christmas tree. I need two of these, and because there's not a score line with that die, I can cut two at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim my cardstock. Just lay that down, trim it. And then I'm going to lay this down and this down just like that. And I'm going to tape this die right there so those trees are straight. So we'll get some more masket tape. And we're just going to tape that down so it does not go anywhere, right? We don't want crooked Christmas trees here. That would be a no-no. So we're just going to tape that down in two spots. Now, we're going to take these to our machine and we're going to die cut both of them. A little bit at an angle. We don't want to have any speed bumps where the machine has to be forced to do something it doesn't want to do. Let's move this like this. Oops, move that over a little bit. I'm trying to utilize my time the best way here. Okay, there we go. That looks good. And I'm using a smaller cutting pad on top. That way I have to do less rotations on the machine. A little loud because there were a little bit of speed bumps involved. Kind of a little straight. But now what do we have? We have 1, 2, and we have the other piece here. So now we have these pieces. So let's go ahead and put our card base together. We're going to fold this on the score line the die already created. Fold this one on the score line the die already created. Let's go ahead and add these these background pieces. And so we are going to grab some adhesive. Always manage to lose. Okay, so we're going to grab some adhesive and we're going to add these panels. So we're going to add our trees right there. Look how cute that is. Trees right there. And so this is an A1 card size. We also have this in A2 as well. So the choice is yours. I just chose to do a smaller one. And then what we're going to do is we are going to put adhesive on one of these. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to put these back to back, or butt to butt, but back to back sounds better, doesn't it? Okay, so what we're going to do is this one has adhesive on the back. We are going to line these up. Do not press, do not press, do not press. Go ahead and close it. Make sure those line up, and now you can press to adhere it, okay? Now you can adhere it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the back. So I've already die cut that, and so I'm just going to add some adhesive to it. I love that pattern because it's subtle on this sheet, but it still adds some depth and interest to the card, right? So now I'm going to add that. There we go. It layers perfectly. There's my beginning of my cute little card. And then I am going to, oh, hang on, let me grab something. And then what I'm going to, and I just realized, it took me a second, I forgot to show you the ribbon. Ah, sorry, yes, you are getting ribbon. Wow. I didn't even realize it was missing because there were so many other things to show you. Wow, okay, ribbon too. And so now what I'm going to do is I have the beginning of my card. I want to die cut the Christmas cheer because I really think that is really cute. And so I am going to die cut the shadows in the, I'm going to throw this in, the green Christmas foil. So if you don't have foil, use one of the greens in the kit, no worries. But I thought it would be fun to add that Christmas foil. I'm sorry, that green foil. So I'm just going to grab some masket tape and adhere that down so it doesn't move. And then for the Christmas cheer itself, I should probably grab some of the paper pad and probably, well, actually maybe the light green would probably, well, you know what? I really like the red. I'm going to stick with the red. let's, back and forth, back and forth. Let's grab our red out of here. And before I do that, I want to see what's on the other side. Oh, I can use that. Okay, so I'm going to grab some red. And on this, let's see, that'll look, oh, actually, that'll look really nice. I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive to the back of this. So I'm going to grab some adhesive. Oh, actually, here's a sheet, so I don't have to use the whole thing. Oh, hang on. Let me grab a regular sheet. It's easier. So let's grab a regular sheet. And we're just going to peel this off slowly. And we're going to add this to the back of our sheet. Now, this whole thing is a sticker. So we can run that Christmas cheer right through. So let's go ahead and take this over to our die cut machine. We're going to add that Christmas cheer and the cute little background dies, and we're going to run that through our machine. Simple, simple, right? Okay, so the dies come in the kit, which is very, very good. And what we have here is we have the shadow dies. Dun, 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 shadow dies, shadow dies. We have the shadows. And then we also have the words. So let's go ahead and add these words to our background. Oops, the C is separate, just a heads up. And we're going to grab that. So we're going to add the cheer. Now when you do, oh, that came off nice and easily. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. So let's add our H. I always start with one letter and then I do the others. It's always easier than trying to do it all at the same time. Cheer. There we go. And then we're going to add our C. Oh, gotta get it off there. There we go. Whoops. Oops. There we go. There's our C. Look how pretty that C is. Whoops. There we go. C. And then we are going to get that, and then we're going to add our Christmas. Again, the C is separate, just a heads up. And we're going to peel that off. There we go. And we're going to add our C. Whoops. Our C, so simple. And then we're going to add our great big word Christmas. And look at how big that is. That is like a big word, right? And so we're going to add that right here. And we're just going to add, oh, big word. But we can do it. We can do it. Watch this. We're just going to start with the H and work our way. So there we go. Then we're going to add our R, the I, and we do have a dot for the I, but if you want to, you could always add like a little rhinestone or a little dot of 3D ink, whatever you prefer. I'm just going to add that dot just to make it faster. So we're going to grab that dot with my handy dandy tweezers because that is a lifesaver. And there we have our, whoops, there we have our cute little dot right there, ready to go. Okay, so there we have our Christmas cheer right there. Now we're going to add that to our card base. So let's do Christmas cheer. Look how fun that is. And so we're, oops, this already has adhesive on the back also. So we're going to peel that off. Ooh, perfect. Christmas cheer. Now this red is light enough that I can write a message still. So don't think that it's not light enough to write a message. It definitely is. And look at how that green just adds so much to it, right? Christmas cheer. Now I get to decorate the front. And I have a couple options. I can use the, oh, well, I don't want to use trees because I already have trees, right? So that would be kind of a lot. I could do the cute little Santas, but let me go back to my paper pad. And I'm thinking, I see this great big guy up here. I want to use him because he's like waving and he's kind of like saying Christmas cheer. So I'm going to grab him and I'm going to grab the dies that match and I'll use the shadow die. So let's grab the shadow die that matches. This was in my Die Hard club. If you do not have this die, scissors work too. Remember, you can still die cut it. I mean, you can still cut it just with scissors. And so let's get some adhesive. We're going to die cut this right here. We're going to line that up. Get that nice and lined up just like that. And we're going to lay that down and we're going to run that through our machine. And let's see, let's grab that, run that through. So now we have our cute little Santa die cut. Ooh, and here he is. We're going to add him, but I'm only going to add, oh, let's see. Oh, you know what? I might put him at the middle. Hang on, let me see what else I got going here. Let's see, Joy, Noel, season, maybe not that. So let's see what else we got going here. No, I don't know if I'll add that. I think I'm just going to add him. But I'm going to do a little trick. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our ribbon that I almost forgot that you got. We're going to grab our, oh, it's organza. Oh, I love organza. Oh, don't go everywhere. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little trick. First, we're going to make sure we have enough to tie it. So there's enough of a tie. And I'm going to get some adhesive. I'm going to add some adhesive right here. So it's flat right there. And I'm going to lay that down right there. Now you can't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this all the way around the card. Just like that. I want it to be as straight as possible. And I'm going to make sure it lines up here. Okay, that lines up. I am going to add a little bit of adhesive. See how it lines up right there? I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive. This adhesive's clear, so you're really not going to see it. I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to keep that in its spot. And then I'm going to go all the way around to match up. And I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive here so it stays there. Okay? I don't want it really to go anywhere. And with this organza ribbon, you can do that and you cannot see. So then I'm going to trim this so I can work with it. I'm kind of trimming it a little long. You don't need to have the arms be this long. So now I'm going to be able to tie it. So I'm going to go ahead and tie. I'm only going to tie a knot, okay, because I have a reason. I'm only going to tie a knot, and I'm going to kind of tie it like off to the side a little bit. So I made my ribbon way too long. You don't need to make your ribbon this long. So I'm tying it off to the side a little bit. We're going to trim it nicely so it looks better. There we go. Again, I just did a knot, but I just realized you need to do a knot that's not that tight. I kind of tied it a little tight, but we're going to open it. We're just going to make it a little bit looser. There we go. A little looser of a knot. Dummy. So now it's a loose knot. Now I'm going to take my Santa. I'm going to add adhesive to only half of him, to this half right here. So I'm only going to add adhesive to this half, paying attention to only adding adhesive to one half of him. And I am going to lay him over this just like this, right there. Okay, now watch this. Watch this. They are going to unwrap this. You might want to do a bow. They're going to unwrap this, and look at this. Christmas cheer. I can have my message, and there is my cute little card. Now, I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to add my personalized stamp. Now, I had some new ones made. Thank you very much. Let's see. And some of them are a little sassy, so I don't know. This one, oh, this one's cute. I like this one. So let's do this one. Now, as a tip, when you have personalized stamps made on our website, sometimes the back of the stamp will be too large. So for example, you can kind of see it here. The words stop here, but I have extra backing. What you're going to do is you're going to take some sharp scissors and you're just going to trim that so it doesn't get involved in the stamped image, okay? And then we're going to lay that down. This one is going to be fun. Let's grab some ink. And this one, and I'm going to stamp first on scratch, right? First on scratch. And it's going to say, whoops, why buy when you can DIY? Isn't that awesome? Now, to finish that one off, though, I kind of need another one to say something at the bottom to make sure they know I made it. So I have another one, and we're going to move this one over really quick. And this one needs to be trimmed just a hair, just to make sure I get a better image, and just trim it just a little. And this one is going to go right underneath that. Right underneath that. Stamp it. Okay. And it's going to, whoops, it's going to say, find me on Instagram at Stephanie Bernard. Like if you were to sell your cards or something like that. So here we go. Boom. Look at this. We're going to tie that little ribbon. We have our little Santa on the front. We're going to open it up. Christmas cheer. Write our message. On the back, why buy when you can DIY? Find me on Instagram at Stephanie Bernard. Isn't that awesome? Kit Club members, I cannot wait for you to get your Kit Club. Make sure when you make cards that you upload them to our online gallery, and when you post them on Instagram and Facebook, please make sure you tag me and Stamps of Life so we can see your amazing projects. And I cannot wait to see what you create. Thanks so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. so much for watching. Now, make sure you subscribe to our channel right below us here so you don't miss out on any of our videos. You'll also have the option to click the Shop Now button or check out some of these other videos that we have on YouTube, because you know what? You're going to love them. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.